Later in this video, Number 10. A YouTuber who just reached 100,000 subscribers decides to celebrate by venturing into the woods with KKD and her 2 dogs for an overnight stay at Salt Fork State Park. As night falls and the dogs settle into their tent, an eerie feeling creeps in. Soon Dee grows uneasy, convinced that she can hear something or someone lurking in the surrounding woods.
Okay, hi, my name's Dee. I love coming out in the woods at night, and I don't mean any harm. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I just like to get nature at night. Something's weird right here. I don't feel right, man. I don't feel good at all. Hello? I heard a voice. I'm losing it. I'm scared. I've got myself freaked out.
Uncertain of how to react, she retreats to her tent, dismissing the incident as nothing more than the wind rustling through the trees. Yet, as the night deepens, the eerie noises persist.
The path we always take is straight behind the house through the wooded areas, then more open land, and I was Stop. Hey! Whoa! La, 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 la. Ah! She's nervous looking. This is a bad idea. Bad idea. Quit. Stop. Okay. Get away from me. If you're near my tent, please leave.
The dogs react to movement behind the tent, their ears perked and bodies tense. She tries to calm them, but the approaching footsteps grow louder. Heart pounding, she reaches for her pistol, loading it swiftly in preparation for whatever or whoever draws near.
I can't hear him. Stop.
As Dee steps out of the tent, prepared for a confrontation, she is met only by the stillness of the dark night. Sensing potential danger, she quickly gathers the dogs and returns to her truck, driving home safely. Yet, one question lingers: who or what was lurking in the woods that night? Dee suspects it could have been an animal or even a Sasquatch, while others believe it was simply someone playing a prank on her. Number 9. This upcoming video series may sound absurd, but it's genuinely unsettling. A TikTok user named Ray has been documenting strange occurrences in her basement, a place that often gives her an eerie feeling. Things take a bizarre turn with her son's Elmo balloon, which mysteriously moves around the house on its own, frequently making its way to the basement. On February 21st at 9:48 p.m, Ray and her husband captured this eerie moment on video.
Quiet! Quiet!
The Elmo balloon appears to float effortlessly up the wooden staircase. After reviewing the footage multiple times, I can't spot any strings or indications that Ray or her husband are pulling it toward them. Naturally, commenters have questioned, why haven't they popped the balloon yet? While there's no definitive answer, some believe that doing so wouldn't stop the strange occurrences, as the spirit haunting the house is said to reside in the basement. This theory is taken even further when Ray uploads the video. At the end of the clip, Bravery appears startled by something, or someone, peeking from behind the basement doorway as she approaches. A dark figure's forehead is visible, hesitating as if uncertain about what to do next. Ray and her husband attempt to communicate with the spirit by knocking on the wood panels directly above the basement. Many viewers believe this act serves as an invitation, encouraging the spirit to linger and become even more active in their daily lives. Since posting the knocking video, Ray has reported that the basement feels even colder. As for the Elmo balloon, its fate remains unknown, but one thing is certain: if I ever saw that drifting toward me, I'd be putting up a for sale sign immediately. Number 8. This next video was shared by a Reddit user who explains that it was originally recorded in 2020. Although he didn't film it himself, his sister sent it to him while she was at a hospital for unknown reasons. As she waited alone in a seemingly empty hallway, she believed there was no one else around. However, her family thinks otherwise. In the footage she shared in their group chat, something appears to move and peek from the end of the hallway. Take a look. After checking to see what was moving, she finds nothing. It's difficult to determine exactly what's being seen, but many Reddit users believe it could be something paranormal. Some even claim to make out a face or a body, though it might just be paranoia. However, the mere fact that something moves makes it particularly eerie. From a lock of hair shifting on its own to the unsettling atmosphere of the hallway, it's easy to understand why some might suspect a paranormal presence. As with all such videos, I'll leave it up to you to decide. Feel free to share your thoughts. Number 7. YouTuber High Strangeness enjoys provoking both his neighbor and co-worker, but this time he may have taken it a step too far.
Man, these ghosts around here is weak. I can't wait, bye boy. They got weak powers.
Referring to it as a ghost week appears to be a serious offense, something the YouTuber is about to experience firsthand.
Weak. I'm out.
This ghost is not weak, and it won't tolerate insults in my opinion. That guy better watch his back from now on.
I'm out.
Number 6. This video comes from a live stream recorded inside a car, where two friends are casually singing a popular Adele song while driving around at night. Unfortunately, I can't play the audio due to copyright restrictions, but focus on the baby seat in the back. At the start, it's clearly empty. However, as they continue singing, something eerie begins to take shape behind them. Watch closely. Can you spot what looks like a ghostly child appearing? By the time they finally notice, faint facial features, including a mouth, seem visible. Shocked, they abruptly end the stream without another word. I have no logical explanation for this, perhaps just a trick of the shadows. Either way, it's a chilling coincidence that certainly warrants a closer look. Number 5. Tracy, an employee at a mid-size hotel in Pekin, Illinois, has recently noticed an increase in guest complaints about a specific room.
Okay, so I'm here at work tonight, and we have workers that come here that work on the railroad. I checked in 5 of them, and the second floor is where they usually go because that's where all the king suites are at. Well, they're all saying, please don't put me in room 205. I'm like, okay, what's wrong with 205? And not one of them would tell me what was wrong with 205. So, how about me and you, all of us, go up to room 205 and see why no one wants to rent that room.
Tracy records as she makes her way to investigate the hotel's enigmatic Room 205.
Okay, walking up there now. Going up the steps. All right. It's like really cold in here, though. Like, really cold. And the air's not even on. I mean, I don't see anything. So maybe we can sit. Yeah, the air and stuff's not on. Maybe sit in the dark. See if we can hear something. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna probably lose all my views for my people watching, but okay, let's do this. Oh, all right, no, I'm out.
Tracy, hurry and figure out why room 205 is so unpopular. The room feels unnervingly cold, and when she switches off the lights, a faint, eerie voice whispers from the darkness.
Hey! All right, no, I'm out. Okay, I guess I just got my answer. Oh my God, going back to the front.
After receiving numerous requests from viewers, Tracy admits that while the incident unsettled her, she intends to return and investigate the room again soon. Number 4. As we all know, ghosts are said to walk through walls. Here's a video published by Full Horror Dose in April 2020 that appears to prove it. The eerie footage, captured on a CCTV camera in what seems to be a school hallway, shows a woman standing in the corridor. She turns toward the wall, pauses briefly, and then walks straight through it. Upon closer inspection, there's no visible doorway, elevator, or entry point, just a solid wall. Her slow, deliberate movements add to the mystery, making her sudden disappearance even more unsettling. Could this be genuine paranormal activity, a clever editing trick, or something else entirely? What do you think is happening in this building? Number 3. William Sloan is baffled by the paranormal occurrences in his home and has turned to experts for help, openly admitting his lack of knowledge about the supernatural. It all began when he used a Ouija board and made contact with a spirit named James. Unfortunately, it seems he neglected to properly close the session, as eerie events have been happening ever since, turning his home into a haunted space.
Just rock it a little bit. Just a little bit.
There's no one around to cause these disturbances, just William. However, the dim lighting raises questions. Could he be using a string to manipulate objects like the mysteriously moving chair? Despite skepticism, weeks later, William attempts to form a connection with James, even trying to train the spirit. One of his experiments, known as the candle trick, involves asking James to move a candle. Typically, an object pulled by a string glides smoothly over a surface.
One more time.
But in this case, the movement sounds different, almost as if the candle is being pressed down, creating friction. William has also tried to get James to blow out the candle, though that moment has yet to be captured on video. Skepticism lingers, even for William himself. But every time doubt creeps in, James seemingly responds with even more chilling activity.
I don't know. Just a little bit. I'm not convinced.
Take, for instance, the perfectly timed gust of wind, which, assuming the sliding glass door was open, still feels uncanny in its precision, much like the candle's movement. William remains unconvinced until James convinces him.
Holy.
For his final experiment, William presents James with a new object, a bell. Unlike modern ghost hunters who rely on sophisticated equipment, William prefers a simpler approach. He rings the bell a few times to demonstrate, then invites James to do the same.
You did that. Just give me one good ring if you're there.
You see that? Is that happening?
Since William has asked for help, here's my take. Videos like this are difficult to fake. Having seen many, I find this one particularly compelling. The way the ghostly activity unfolds, especially at such close range, makes it hard to dismiss as a hoax. In other words, the strange events William has captured might just be real. Number 2. Many eerie ghost sightings often involve a doorway or a window, as if spirits are lingering near passageways leading into their former homes. In one video, an apparition appears to lean in, peeking through the doorway of an old building before vanishing without a trace. There is no clear explanation for what moved in the doorway, at least not at first. Upon further research, the investigator discovers chilling stories about the location. Witnesses have reported hearing the laughter and playful voices of children, adding to the unsettling atmosphere. It turns out this building was once a funeral home before being abandoned, further deepening its eerie reputation. The cameraman, too frightened to approach the haunted site, let alone explore it, captures what could be a ghostly figure from a distance. The sighting leaves him shaken. I have to agree, something is definitely in the doorway. Whether it's truly a ghost is unclear, but whatever it is, it's undeniably strange.
Number 1. Imagine settling onto your couch with a big bowl of popcorn, ready to enjoy a movie. A familiar scene we've all experienced countless times. But have you ever been watching a film when, out of nowhere, you spot something unexpected? Something that looks like a real UFO appearing on screen? That's exactly what happened to Reddit user Ocean Swim one day in late 2020. While watching the 1954 film Niagara, directed by Henry Hathaway, he noticed something unusual in a particular scene. Did you catch it? If you look closely, you'll see what appears to be a UFO in the bottom left corner of the shot featuring a helicopter. It's a truly bizarre and puzzling moment. According to Ocean Swim, the film has nothing to do with UFOs or aliens, making it unlikely that this was intentionally placed by the filmmakers. So, what's really going on here? Could this old movie have accidentally captured footage of a real UFO? Or is there a more logical explanation? Share your theories in the comments below.
Whoa, those were some truly chilling moments. Which one creeped you out the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this spine-tingling countdown, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more terrifying content every week. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a scare. Thanks for watching, and remember, you never know what's lurking in the shadows. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one, if you dare.